More than 500,000 of Florida's most vulnerable children have lost their Medicaid coverage in just the past year.
For one Coral Springs teen, the stakes are literally life or death. Here's the night team's Heather Walker with tonight's 7 Investigates.
14-year-old Marianne cannot speak.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
But she smiles when her mom, Sandra, sings her favorite song.
She's an angel from God, so we love her.
Marianne was just 2 days old when she was diagnosed with a rare blood vessel abnormality in her brain. Complications from surgery led to a stroke and brain damage, which left her bedridden. Now she relies on a ventilator to survive.
She depends on that. If not, she will die. Many doctors say, you can just let her go because that's not life for her. Being in the ventilator is not life.
Child of God, it's not our decision to let her go.
Given her complex medical needs, Marianne has had Medicaid coverage all her life. That is, until May 1st, when she suddenly lost it.
It's been devastating because first we weren't informed that they were going to cut it. So right away when we needed her medication for her seizure control, it's like, well, we can't give you nothing because they're not paying for it anymore.
Sandra says she was told she and her husband, who live in this rented Coral Springs apartment, make too much money for Marianne to remain eligible for Medicaid.
In my point of view, is like they want you to live in poverty in order for them to get Medicaid. And it's like if they want us to live homeless.
They are absolutely in crisis.
Lynn Hearn with the Florida Health Justice Project advocates for families trying to navigate a complicated system.
Florida does not have a broad array of options for coverage for children with complex medical conditions unless their parents' income is just very, very low.
In Florida, more than 531,000 children lost Medicaid coverage between April 2023 and 2024. That includes more than 69,000 in Miami-Dade and more than 53,000 in Broward.
Seeing large numbers of children with complex medical conditions losing Medicaid all at once is fairly jarring.
The reason so many kids have been recently dropped from Medicaid goes back to the pandemic, when people lost their jobs and health insurance. Enrollment in Medicaid skyrocketed, and federal protections prevented states from taking away the benefits. But once the COVID emergency ended, states started reviewing who remains eligible.
I literally lost so many nights of sleep.
Jennifer Malky's daughter, Bianca, had cochlear implant surgery on both ears due to severe hearing loss.
That's a magnet, so that processes the sound, so that's how she's able to hear.
Medicaid pays for the 16-year-old's therapy sessions 3 times a week. But like so many others, in April, Jennifer learned Bianca was being dropped from Medicaid.
I was worried. I was very scared.
The state said Jennifer also made too much money, but she says they used outdated income information.
I am a single mom of 2. I work my butt off and I live in Miami, so the cost of living is extremely high.
That's when this legal assistant got to work.
I had federal rules on one side, state laws, statutes, public laws, SSA Act.
Jennifer appealed and is waiting on a final decision.
I'm really proud of my mom because she's doing a lot of stuff, like working hard. As my mother, I love her.
Meanwhile, Marianne's parents have struggled with the high cost of caring for her without Medicaid.
I've been using my 401k to help out with buying a lot of Marianne's needs, but it's kind of like depleted now.
Then finally, some good news. The Florida Health Justice Project stepped in to help, and Marianne's critical coverage was recently reinstated. Heather Walker, 7 News.
Well, experts stress that families do have the right to appeal the decision to drop children from Medicaid. We have lots of information and resources on this issue. It's on our website at WSVN.com.